Let's count down game number 1 in
3, 2, 1. Tetris. Oh, and they both start.
Yes.
Are we getting?
It's Super Clone Tris.
Wow. All the seeds are the same.
And chaos theory has ensued. So Tyler and Draco, the two players out in front. Nice 5 below adjustment there. So we did mention that Tyler is the reigning CTWC silver champion. He's looking to repeat that. He was a second place finisher the year before that, and I had the honor of calling that match. Remember Bendy was in 2024, and Bendy, a former table tapper, right? And then hey, now is he still tapping?
He taps, but not with a table. So
okay, not with a table.
But he is a really good DAS player. But because Bendy's not here, let's focus on some of these players here. Tyler with an early 2 Tetris lead. Barrett having to deal with some situations there. Oh, Draco having to deal with a more situation there. Could use a long bar to bring it down. And Elpailtem also dealing with a bit of situation, but could probably clear out.
Yes, very, very early days here on the 18 speed. Draco getting that bar in for the Tetris there. You can see he's off to a bit of a slow start here. So Elpailtem out in front, the DAS player taking on the tapper. That's going to be the match that we're going to want to focus on throughout the because they're going to come to a finite end on level 29 speed. Tyler, the roller, does have 29 playability, and Barrett, no slouch when it comes to tapping. So there where 29 play is probably going to be a factor up at the top.
Yeah, and we had seen Tyler play way past in kill screen, so we'll see how far this can go.
Does Tyler have a rollover for a PB?
That is a good question. He is a one-off.
So yeah, maybe today's the magic day that he will put up that 1.6,
which will make him a danger here in the silver bracket.
Yeah, you can see he's set up for days. He's got those long bars stashed all the way over in column 1. The unfortunate thing is you have so many long bars and unable to use them to score.
But he is still in the lead by about half a Tetris and roughly 2 Tetrises.
Yeah, and at the 50 line mark, about a Tetris and a half, maybe a little bit more in front of Barrett. Down at the bottom, nice little dirty Tetris there from Elpailtem. I'm going to take a 1 Tetris lead about... Oh, you want to change the names? They say Fractal and Ninja. All right, so we are now 204 playing 189 up at the top, 205 playing 225 down at the bottom. Elpailtem going with a untraditional stack here, probably just going to burn this away. Yeah, going to burn away the guard. Does he? No, he's not going to set up the T-spin. And it's probably good because there was no T coming.
Yeah, some of these seeds can be droughtful and not just like long bar droughts.
Oh, yeah, we've seen droughts like an L drought hurt players, people looking for an L or a J, neither one coming.
And honestly, for a player like me, I do intentionally set up LJ dependencies, and it really sucks not getting any one of those. But now look, everyone seems to be clean. Elpailtem's Tetris ready. There's a long bar and a Tetris.
Yeah, look at this. We are really all knotted up down at the bottom. It's about a 1 Tetris difference, but Draco is ahead in the line count, so that lead is not really there. We're neck and neck down at the bottom.
Now, one thing I'm noticing about Elpailtem, if you notice why he's zoomed out a little bit, is because he's actually sitting very far from the TV. I don't know if that's a strategy because he has a particular size TV in his setup and needs to match that ratio, and that happens.
That's a good possibility. He did the same thing in his quals. He was sitting really, really far back. I did have the honor of getting to judge his qualifier, and yeah, he was sitting back a good 3-5 feet away from the screen. And you can see right now he is a good maybe 5-6 feet away.
Well, good thing you didn't say the other numbers pairs. Okay, Tetris there for Elpailtem at 316,000 points. Draco at 378, leading by about 2 Tetrises. Oh, sorry, about roughly 2. Yeah, now 2 Tetrises.
Yeah, now we are crossing that 100 line mark down at the bottom. Same up at the top with the next couple of burns here. The Joey Parker turn, if you will.
Meaning transition is approaching. Everyone's in the Joey Parker turn.
Ooh, that's a nasty square burst, but you know what? Going to deal with it very, very well. Bar in, there's the Tetris.
Okay, there's the LJ dependency. Fills it in with a J for Tyler. Nice pieces, nice tucks. Ooh, perfect. And look at that. Tetris for Tyler. 389 for Tyler, 424 for Barrett.
Yeah, and down at the bottom, same story could be held here. Bar in, boom, Tetris. Draco at 470, 387 for Elpailtem, who is ready and waiting, but a drought starting to form. Gets the long bar there, and boom, Tetris as well, 410. We're about 15 lines away from transition for Elp. We're about 2 Tetrises away from transition for Draco.
The Tetris there now for Tyler, 441. Barrett is at 454, still with a 1.5 Tetris lead there.
Yeah, we did mention that 29 play is probably going to be a factor up at the top. Down at the bottom, it's going to come to a finite end, and you can see Draco going to try to enter into level 19. Does not get the 500K, just shy at 498, so he's off and running. Elp's going to join him with the next 2 Tetrises with perfect play.
But he is facing a drought. There it is. There's a Tetris. Nice vertical T-tuck there, and sets up for another Tetris. So did get the 2 Tetrises for a 503 transition.
Yeah, so you can see it was really just a 4,000 point difference between these two at the 19 transition point. We're going to have Tyler now transition at 488. Barrett already there at 488 as well. We are neck and neck and neck and neck.
Wow, super neck and neck here at CT3.
CT3?
Yeah, it's CT3. Now, but for Barrett, he does need to kind of pull ahead more because, again, Tyler has a kill screen play, and he needs Tyler to work for it on kill screen.
Yeah, and really, if you're Barrett, you're going to try to score as many points as possible on the 19 speeds as you can, because 29 play, is not going to, it's not really going to be there for prolonged with tapping, unfortunately. And Tyler, we do know that he has 29 playability, so again, Barrett's going to have his work cut out for him. And right now, Barrett does have a little bit of a situation starting to form. Nice T-spin, 533 playing 632 out in front is Tyler, and hold on.
Cannot get anything over.
Yeah, and Barrett's going to top out 533, 632 for Tyler, taking game 1 up at the top. Down at the bottom, the action doesn't stop. 586, long bar in. Tetris for Draco, go to 616. 578 for the Elpailtem, the Dutchman.
Yeah, Elp dealing with a drought right now. Gets after a 20-piece drought, gets burns it down. Not a Tetris. Now that left side's a little bit concerning. Quick tap. Yeah, that was
So Draco at 649 is good for game number 1. Down at the bottom, GG.
Yeah, and it looks like because of those top outs, it looks like we might be able to do a simul start.
And again, this is a best of 3 affair.
Oh, it looks like they did.
All right, up at the top, they are taking off here. So match point for Tyler and Draco here.
Yeah, best of 3 matches can really go fast. You cannot afford a game like in usually best of 5s.
Yeah, and as we progress more and more into the tournament, we'll start seeing that best of 5 really starting to make an appearance. Are we just going to do that for the finals? Or?
It will be in the semis.
Okay, we'll move to best of 5 in the semis. Good to know.
We're still in round 1, and honestly, with the stacked players here, these matches can go very long.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
As you saw last year, the silver bracket had to conclude Saturday.
Yeah. It did. Everybody from Classic Tetris 1, everyone came over to look at this tiny little 37-inch TV. Oh
man, if you guys are hearing commotion around, you just got to open up all the channels and see what's happening. There is something that happened in CT4, so check that out as well. And speaking of check out Tyler's stack. He is okay. Has the rolls to get there. Trying to give us some scare there.
Yeah, down at the bottom, they are off and running as well. Level 18 start. Draco takes a 21-point lead. Oh no!
21-point lead with the pushdown. Help not taking any pushdown points.
Yeah, I think if you're Elpailtem, you really got to recover back from that game number 1. I mean, both of them were right on each other's heels at transition, but unfortunately the board got away from Elp, and it did cause him the loss there.
A little bit of a misplacement there of the T. Now we'll have some holes to deal with.
Yeah, you're talking about Tyler up top?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, but he is trying to work his way down.
Oh, now hold on a second. Tyler. Doesn't get that bar all the way over, so he's going to need to do some aerobatics here. He's going to set up mega dirty. Does
Setting
the bar
up
come?
dirty, but
it doesn't
not
come.
Getting it.
But hold on, Tyler is side. Hold on, this is diggable. Tyler can survive this.
Tyler survives and takes a triple. Oh my gosh, yeah.
So yes, I did say we were going to need some aerobatics, and Tyler put on a show.
I mean, we were up in the air here because we've seen similar situations like this where Tyler did fail some kind of digs like that.
Yeah, it requires so much precision when you're placing those pieces when you're up that high.
And so much concentration.
Yeah, and Tyler did exactly what he needed to do, but it did cause him a loss in pace here. He is back by 4, maybe almost 5 Tetrises now.
You're right.
And look at the line count here, Ninja.
Yes, there's a 6, over 10, like about 10 lines difference there. So that's like, what, 3-4 Tetris difference?
Yeah.
So Barrett taking this true massive lead right now.
Yeah, and there is still more burning needed as Tyler going to make a slight misdrop.
Yeah, fails that L spin.
Yeah, but meanwhile, down at the bottom, Elpailtem going to take the Tetris there and take a 2.5 Tetris lead here as Draco, unfortunately, did having an awkward situation having to work through and continuing to burn. Nice little T-spuck there from Alp.
And now set up for a Tetris.
And I mentioned the T-spuck there. On my Twitch channel, I have an animated emote of a T-spuck.
Oh, nice.
And fun fact, I clipped it from Elpailtem, so it was actually his T-spin tuck that I have as an emote.
So I'm guessing he's expecting his royalty?
Yes, sure.
Okay, still in the top. Barrett about over 3 Tetris lead right now. Tyler is cleaned up now and able to start setting up Tetrises.
Yeah, we are past the halfway point. Simul Tetris, as you can see there from Draco and Elpailtem. But yeah, we are approaching the halfway point down at the bottom. We are almost to the 100 line mark over at the top. That is a 100,000 point lead here for Barrett. 343 plays 235. So Tyler's really going to have to turn it on in the second half of 18 and in the post transition.
And again, he has that playability.
Hold on, Alp is in trouble here.
No, but also Barrett, okay, but gets the long bar. Sold the board a little bit to get that Tetris. Oh, no!
And Elpailtem's going to top out. So, Draco, you've got a chase down. You need a Tetris, but this board is not healthy.
It's not free. Barrett, that left.
There's nothing Alp can do, but... He's tapping away. Can he survive?
Barrett tops out at 389, so Tyler needs a chase down at 390.
And Draco chasing down 208.
Less than a Tetris is enough, but he has the lines to downstack this.
Yeah, he needs a Z piece or a T. A T would be lovely. Not going to come. Going to find an alternate solution here, but this board continuing to climb here, Ninja.
Okay, but he is trying to still downstack this.
Ooh, I think that was a missed rotation or maybe a missed adjustment there.
Okay.
Is going to get a long bar, and hold on a second. Long bar in for the triple. That's going to help out a lot. This is about 2 burned lines.
There's a 2
and that
double and Draco wins by 26 points or 27 points. Those pushdowns earlier did matter.
You know what? That's what it was. It was the pushdown points.
The pushdown points.
So Draco going to take Elpailtem down 2-0.
And Tyler just needs one more Tetris.
He is set up, ready and waiting. Where's the long bar? Give him the bar. Where's the bar? Where's the bar?
Goes for a spin.
Nails that spin, and there's the long bar.
And there it is.
Boom!
Tetris for Tyler.
So Tyler and Draco getting it done in a sweep over their opponents, punching their ticket to the next round.
Wow, that was so quick. We might
finish on time.
Finish before the gold.
All right, we're going to keep things moving right along here.
Commentary. Wow, what a good set there, showing Tyler that he's showing that he's serious for this match.
Yes, absolutely. And, truthfully, we don't know whatever to expect from Tyler. Is it going to be goofy? Is it going to be locked in? But he was locked in for that
Seriously,
match.
He was really locked in. I think he really wants to get this back, quote-unquote, back title. But, being a back-to-back